Um, let's see. Let's see. What do we want to call this guy? Pending. There you go. Pending job. We're gonna call that a pending job. All right. So let's move to June. Let's get back to May. Got pending job right there. You see there? That's how that works. Nice and easy. It's not that big a deal. Now I would have saved that. Happy Saturday, June the 8th. Let me show you what I found in my email. So I found this Felix right here. Sent me an email back in May 9th, about a month ago. Yeah, when you guys send me application, make sure you comment below the video. Just let me know that you send me an application to take a look at. All right. So yeah, I didn't look at this one. This one was in my spam folder. And I hardly open this guy. I open Gmail once every 2 weeks, maybe 3. So yeah, when you guys send me application, make sure you let me know, alright? Because I don't check emails every day. I check my email every week, 2 weeks, maybe 3, sometimes longer, alright? Unless I expect something, then I would not ever come in here, alright? So, but let's take a look at what Felix having issues with. Basically, what is happening is that I want the display name of the jobs to appear on the labels, but I can't get it right. So, for example, if I have a job called new job, and I want it to show up for over several days, meaning if it starts on the 6th and ends on the 10th, we want it. Oh, okay. We want it to display on the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all right. We can do that. That should be. Oh, that's simple. Let's download this guy. We're gonna save it right in here. Access folder, and I'm gonna make folder Felix Hernandez, and right. Oh, I like that name. Keep it right. Database. All right. So let's save it in there and let's close that. All right. Let's go to the folder. There. Felix. Right there. First thing that you want to do before you open the application from an email, right? You want to do this. You want to do a scan. You got to scan it. All right. And make sure it says no current threats. No current threat. Alright, so that's good. Now the second thing that you need to do is go to properties here. You see where it says see this message right here? The file came with another computer, might be blocked. Alright, so all the files that come from another computer or through an email will be blocked. Okay, so to do that, you check this guy. When you click on this apply right here, this guy is going to disappear. Alright, this message will disappear. So let's apply. Bam. See, that's gone. That's good. Alright, so that's good. Now we can open it up. Alright, let's enable that. Before we do anything at all, we want to look at the calendar. Alright, so let's open it up and see what it does. Oh, that's good. That is good and dandy. Yeah, that's good and dandy. So we got new jobs, actually in job here and here. Okay. I noticed that you don't have labels here, Monday, Tuesday, and so on. So let's fix that one first. All right. Well, how about next one? Sure. Why are these always here? Yeah. Let's do this one. Let's label this guy correctly, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then let's take a look at these items. So yeah, I bet you put a caption on that thing. Let's see. I bet you that's what. Oh no. Well, it displays something there, that's for sure. But let's first thing first. Let's first thing first. Let's name those guys. Let's name these guys. Caption Sunday. Hopefully your calendar is the same as my calendar. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, this is you should always go through your controls, name them accordingly. This will once you see your controls and your layout looks right, you know, it kind of entice you to start working on your application. All right, I'm gonna save that. And what I want to do here, I want to see the event here. All right, and that is load. Let's see these guys right here. Let's go to display month name. Go to Control F and let's go there. So okay, this is good. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen this code. Okay, you call this and then you call this. Now what does this one do? I know what this one does. Displays calendar. But what is that? Let's take a look at it. Okay, right here. Oh. Okay. You open up the record set from the open work orders table. You're looking for the start date, end date, display date, name. Or you do a while loop until the end of the file. And this one a while loop until current date is less than or equal to end date. Yeah. And how does current date change in the loop here? How does current date change? Let's see, update label, caption. You send in the date, send in display name, and you go through if not control is nothing. Well, if it's nothing, why do you want to go through there, right? You do the in-string validation here. Yeah, I think this, and then append the display name to the caption with down break. Okay. Yeah. For this being the label, it's only going to display the items in the label. for the height of that guy. You know what? We're gonna come back to these guys later because I don't want to go through this. This seems too overkill here. I mean, if you just want to display a little bit of information on the label, this is overkill. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna comment that out because right now we'll take a look at that one later. But right here, display calendar. Alright, so let's go there. Alright, display calendar. So this is good and dandy right here. This is how I did it. Now, when I did this one, meaning when I first started the channel, I did, I just kind of finding things to make a video of. But this right here will work for USA or for America because we write dates as month, day, year in US. And that's why we'll say month here, day here, and year. What you really want to do, alright, you want to do this. Let me show you. You want to copy this guy right here. Copy. And this happens later on when I start noticing a lot of people from overseas. Philippines, India, Germany, Turkey, right? Y'all starting having issues with the date. So, but anyways, we're gonna make a format just like that guy. We are going to change this 0 day to first day, and we are going to change the next month to this month. That's it. That's all you have to do. Alright. So, had I known a whole bunch of you guys overseas going to be doing watching this, then I would have started the way I started here. Alright, the way I started here. But anyways, now I know a whole bunch of you guys there. Now the second thing that I noticed here when I did it, I want to iterate through each control and identify if it's command and looking at is it a Monday or Sunday or Tuesday or whatever. Alright. Now that we know a whole bunch of these stuff, alright, I am going to streamline these guys to show you the best way to do it. I'm going to delete that. Delete. Bam. Now we only have if, then, else statement. If you are this, then do this. Otherwise, do this. That's basically what it is. Now the reason why we are able to do this way is because we know the first day. Alright, so we're going to say, hey, first day, if this control that I'm looking at is this, alright, take that out, then do this. And that's it. That's all. That's nice and easy, alright? So I'm going to save that. Let's take a look at it. Close it. Open it. Works the same way. See there? Works the same way. Plus we got a label here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Alright, let's see June. Today's the 8th. Saturday. Perfect. Alright. Good. That's out the way. That's nice and simple. That's how you do it. That's nice and easy. Now there's nothing wrong with what you did. Alright. That's how I showed you initially. Right. But this is improved right here. This is a whole lot better. Alright. Now the second thing that we want to do is the displaying name. In your email, you want to display those time, overtime. For example, if it's May, matter of fact, if it's May 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then you want to display all those guys there. Alright. But before we go on, I want to take a look at this. Take a look at this table right here. I noticed you got start date with a space in here, and you're using a bracket here. End date bracket here. display name bracket here. So yeah, you know what, I don't like that. Right, anytime I don't like it, I'm gonna make correction, I'm gonna point it out. So let's go into the table definition. So in our design, where I came from, all right, we look at these column names or field names as a variable. All right, so when you in code, we want to treat these guys as a variable, and variable has no spaces in between. All right, and you can put this in your code, in your modules easily. Okay, the second thing that I noticed here is this number right here. You really don't want to you really don't want to use a special character. All right, for example, that pound sign, okay, it could be referencing the date. All right, you surround the date with pound sign. Well, the name could be an issue if you write SQL statement in code the way I program, right? So we don't want to use no special characters. So let's get rid of space and the pound sign. Here's another space, get rid of that. Here's another space, get rid of that. No spaces. All right, now you do what you want. This is just my suggestion. All right, if you were to start working with C#, C, other object programming, and you were to put these guys into a module or model, all right, these will become variables. Okay, these will become variables, and you don't want to have an issue with these. Yeah, but anyways, that's my take on that. But I see you did it right here. You did it right here. Completion date, no space. That's good. All right, so that's good. I'm gonna save that. So that's all I want to say about that. Is that, hey, you don't want to write the space in between your variable, your name. All right. So save that. The second thing that I want to do is I want to grab those names, variable names. All right. So I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna pull that guy over, and the first thing that I'm gonna do here, see this alias? I'm gonna change that to an A. This makes my life easier. I don't have to remember that long name. And I'm going to grab everybody here and drag it down there. Now all I need is just this line right here. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to close that guy without saving, no saving, because I don't want to save anything there. All right, I'm going to show you how I would do, all right, because I think this is overkill. Okay, in addition, I don't like to put any database related code in the code behind the form, because the form on here is for decoration, right, for displaying, for nothing related to database. If we want to write something related to the base, we need to separate that out for legibility. Right, so let's take a look at these modules right here. See this? What is this one? Oh, that was empty. This is perfect right here. We can use this one. All right, that's perfect. We can use that one. Let's call this one work order. DB access. All right, DB access really meaning that, hey, we're gonna work with the database. All right, the data table. And while I have that in my clipboard, you see there, I'm gonna put that right there, and you'll see why I brought this one in here. I'm gonna highlight that. We're gonna remove this A dot. All right, so replace, and then I'm gonna highlight this line and then replace. Select text all. There you go. We don't want the A dot. All right. Next thing that I want to do is I want to say sub display work order. work order. Yes, we want to kind of think broadly for now. Let's think about it. So let's flip back to the calendar. Here is where I'm looking. Is what I'm looking at. See, we know the control. We know the day. We know control. We know the day. Why can't we just call it from here? Nice and easy. Make things easy, right? Make things easy. So let's do that. So we're gonna pass in the vowel select the select date as date, and then we want to pass in the form name, vowel form name as string, and you'll see why I'm doing this. Vowel label name as string. All right, so that's what we're going to be passing in. All right, so let's do that. Let's pass in those guys. So when we get here, if we found it, we are going to display the 1 2 3 on the command, right? On the command button. But we are working with the label. You see, you never get a label inside here because we're looking for the type name as command. So what we want to do, we just want to grab this name right here. See, we just want to grab this name right here. So let's do that. Let's do call work order DB access display work order. Here we want to do the select date. All right, the select date, I'm going to put that X right now, and we want the form name. Form name is me name, and we want the label name. Now the label name is easy. I'm going to put X right there. Right, here's a label name. I'm going to show you. Here's a label name. See this? Now that guy is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we have to add label LBL plus the name and the number. Or the name and the number. All right. Now the 3 here, just the 3 characters. We want 4 characters because MON1, MON2, those are 4 characters. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. All right. So that's how you pass in those guys. Yeah. Now let's take a look. See if it does what we want it to do. So when it comes in here, I want to test this out. Print. Make sure that it does what we want to do. So we want to see the select date, and then we're gonna say form name. We want to see if its form name comes in correctly. Form name. And we want to see if the label name comes in correctly. That's label name. Alright, so let's take a look. So we expect this guy to be whatever it is, incrementing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until the end of the month. Yeah, this date. So let's take a look. Close, open. Oop, not that one, my bad. The form. There. Alright, let's take a look. See there? Ooh. Oh, I know why. I know why. We need to do the second call. Copy that one, put that one in here as well. Because that was our first day, you see. That's why you put 1. Now it's going to keep going, right? This date right here, let's go ahead and get the data in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the date in there. And that's easy. We're going to grab this guy right here. Date. Copy that. Copy. Put it in there. And change this number 1 there because it's not the first. It's whatever the ID is. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. Okay. So let's do that. Change to ID. Right. Now let's take a look at it again. So if we go back to May and then come back here, either May. Then we got May 1st, form name, form calendar, which is that name right there, and the label. See that label, Wednesday, Thursday, and so on. Alright? So on and so forth. Alright, so that's that. That is that. Now this is weird. Anyways, I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's see if that works. All right, let's see if that works. Yep, let's see if that works. Now let's go grab this guy. Right in here, I'm going to take that out. I want to grab this guy right here. This function right here that you have, or the subroutine. Alright, I'm going to show you how I would do it. Copy that one. Jump back to here. Paste it in there. Alright. I notice this is overkill right here. That is overkill. So I'm gonna get rid of a whole bunch of these guys right here. Right? Show you what I would do. That would be as string or as record set, which you had that one earlier right there. That's fine too. And here we want to format it differently. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna comment that out first. And I'm going to say SQL equal. I'm going to select everybody, everything from. I'm going to copy this guy in here where basically we want a start date. All right, start date. Let's look for, yeah, you go. See, that's the reason why I want to copy that one. Make sure I grab the correct name. Yeah, and you see how I don't have to use the bracket here. That's the reason why. Okay, it makes a coding easier. All right, while start date is less than or equal to the select date. All right. And end date is greater than or equal to the select date. Oops. Where's my end? There you go. Now, just like that. That just basically means, hey, if this date is between this date and the end date, give me something. Give me something. That's what it means. So the end date has to be after this select date, and the start date has to be before this date. See there? Can you see how that works? All right. Now let's set this booger right here for current DB open SQL SQL. Oops, L. Just like that. And then I think this is a whole bunch of stuff in here that we don't need. All right. So I'm gonna see how you got do loop, do while here. Do while here, and then another do while here. I don't know what that, yeah. Or I think I see what you're trying to do here. If you have new job here, all right. So suppose you have two records, it's gonna repeat it right one after another. I think that's what you're trying to do here. So you can do this. I think this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to append this guy right here. And notice you're trying to append this guy if there are more than one record. And we're gonna test that out. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna say do while. We want to say forms. And then the name as form name control, and then that is a label. We're looking for the label name, and we want a caption, and then we want to put the right here. This is the reason why I brought that guy in here, so I don't have to miss the type. So we're gonna do loop. All right. Now to do loop, we want to do one more thing in here. If we have anything in there, record count. All right, we have record count greater than 0, then do this. And if. Now record count will be either 1 or 0. Right, so if it returns anything, it's going to be 1. If it doesn't have anything, it's going to be 0. Right, so now we're going to say move to first. Right, we're going to start from the first record of that record set, of this record set right here. Right, once you're done this, we'll want to move forward, advance forward, move next. Alright, that way it doesn't get hung up. So while not in the file, display this guy. As a matter of fact, we need to add another text. All right, about display text. Display as string. All right. I'm gonna copy that. Move it down here out of the loop, and right here we want to say as display. We wanted this one being the first items. All right, I mean any item after that will be behind it, so we have to say SD display plus VB character return, like so. You know what, this is wrong right here. My bad. VBCRLF character return function. So that's how that works. So now the first items will be empty character return. Alright, that's the first item, which we don't want to do this, guys. Alright, we're going to identify if it's the first items. If it's the first item, we just want to display this guy. If there is another one, we want to display this character return in there. Otherwise, you're going to have that character return in the front with nothing, and you can't tell. Alright, and it's going to jump to the next line. So what you want to do here, you say you say B first record, right, as boolean. And then we're just going to mark first record here, B first record equals true. And then you say if the first record, then s display equals rs display name. And then we'll say if not the first record, then do that. See that? So the first record, it will be this one. Alright, set it to here. Okay, if it's not the first record, then we'll want to add the carriage return in there. Okay, suppose there's only one record, then it's just going to do this one. Alright, actually, you know what, actually we have to mark it. Yeah, my bad. Let's put an else in here. Yeah, let's put an else in here. I just noticed something was not right. Yep, I just noticed something wasn't right there. The reason being is because we gotta make this guy false. False. There you go. Alright, so that's what happened when you start coding, you start recognizing. So if it's a first record, then do this one. Alright. So, and then if you have one record in that table, it's just going to do this. Alright. But if you have two or more, then you can say, okay, now you're no longer the first, you're going to jump to here. Similar to the way we display the calendar. Alright. So that's how it's going to work. And then from here, all you have to do is put an S right here. Display name. Or display is called. Okay. Copy that S there. And that's all she wrote. That's it. That's all it is. Alright, so let's see that that works. You see how we streamline that guy real fast? Not a whole lot, and you don't have to go through all the hoop with the subroutines and subroutine this and that. Okay, you say, hey, give me that form name, give me that label. I'm going to display it in here. See there? So let's see if that works. Now that I talk. All right, let's try it. Let's go to April. Let's go to May. There you go. Nice. Let's go to June. Nothing. Let's go back to May. 4. Nice. Let's add more records in here. Alright, let's add more records in here. Let's add, I'm going to copy that guy and make that 13. Display name, I'm going to say working. Alright, and then we're going to add the date in here. Let's say, how about the start date in June? How about June 3rd? And then the end date. We want this one to be fast, so we're gonna move right there. All right. And then we have another. Yeah. We have another one right here. Actually, we're going to make this guy too on the same day. Alright, we're going to make this guy on the same day. That way, we'll see what is going to happen there. We want this guy to be there, but the end date is going to be sooner. Which is, how about the 8th? Alright. And then we're gonna have a new one. This one will be next month. about this one coming. This new job is coming. And then we're going to say, hey, this one is going to start on the 17th and probably end 21st. All right, let's see how that works. I'm going to close that out. Okay, so let's go to June. Look at that. Let's go back. We got 2 jobs on the same day here. You see that? So that's how that works. That's how that works. Now, if you want to highlight this thing, that's easy to highlight. Let's see how we're going to highlight that guy. We're going to highlight that guy. Let me show you how to highlight this guy. It's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. So all you have to do is just do this. I'm going to copy that name. Copy. We'll say back color equals color. Yeah, let's do light yellow. And then we want to do full color. What is it? Just highlight it. Just highlight the back color. That's good. You don't want to change the full color. That's fine. I'm just going to demonstrate it. That can happen like that. So let's go back to, let's go forward to June. Ooh. Oh, because it iterates through every single one of them. Ah, got you. I see why. Yeah, that should just highlight this guy right here for this name. All right, so I'm gonna take that out. If you want to highlight that, that's fine too. But you find your ways to highlight that. All right. But that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm still curious why it does not highlight just that guy. It should just do that, huh? Control, back color. I wonder if we do this. Copy that guy. I just see something. If we find anything in there, we do that. Back color yellow. See if that's what we want. There you go. So what happened there, I noticed that when you jump out here, you see that you're gonna highlight all the controls that is passing in, but we are looking for specific items. You see, this is where it comes in. Do wow. That means if we find something, do this. Yeah. So that's what happens there. So that's how you highlight it. All right. So let's go back. Let's go to June. Yeah. Nice and simple. There you have it, fellas. All right. So what I want you to take away from this is try to make your work what I want you to take from this is try not to be too hard on yourself. You see, I eliminate all 3 functions, 3 subroutines. All right. Sometimes you think, you know, I mean, when I started it, I was like that. I mean, I kept coming up with subroutine after subroutines after subroutine. When in reality, all I want is just nice and simple ways of doing things. And you notice I do a lot of one-liner. You see, I do a lot of one-liner. See if we have any one-liner. Like even this guy right here, I say, hey, grab me that guy or a set of that guy. Not everybody, right? Then I have less looping to do. I don't want 10 million records and then go through here 10 million times. You see? So that's how you want to code And if you notice how I code it here, you see that I put everything in one line. It makes reading easy. All right, you say, hey, go display this with these parameters. See, and I know exactly what I was trying to do. Use a form name, this label name right here. And then in here, or I say, hey, and here I say, for this form, go to that control and display it. All right, highlight it and display whatever I put in there. And you notice how I did this guy here, right here. So if it's a first record, then I don't want that guy to be in there. All right, I don't want that character return. If I didn't do this way, then you have that first item to be character return, which you don't want. All right, it's going to be like something there. Well, something is there because of this guy. Now with this one, there's nothing there in the first record. You see? All right. Unless you have the second one, then you say, okay, tag the next one along. They tag the next one along. All right. Let's try that. Let's go and add one more record. Let's add one more record to this date. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that guy. Make that a 15, and I'm going to you know what, I'm gonna put this one as May 7th, and then it is a one-day deal. May 8th, this is a one-day deal, so we should have 3 items on the same day. All right, so let's take a look at that. Let's go to May. Oh, you know what? We didn't put any name in there. My bad. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What do we want to call this guy? Pending. And there you go. Pending job. We're gonna call that a pending job. All right. So let's move to June. Let's get back to May. Got pending job right there. You see there? That's how that works. Nice and easy. It's not that big a deal. Now I would have saved that. I would have done this one pretty quickly without talking. I would have done this one quickly without talking, and you see how I eliminate a whole bunch of stuff, and we want to find an easy way to get things done. All right, find easy ways to get things done. And that's that. You see, that's that. That's the logic I have. That's the logic I have. Is that why do you want to keep creating subroutines with looping and looping and looping and finding a control name and finding this and that, where you already know, first you already know the form name, second you already know the control name which you are iterating through here, and the third you already know the date. The date is signified here, so you can all have everything in here. Now all you have to do is passing those items into this function. Way that function to pass these guys in there. Okay, everything that you need is already in there, and you don't have to have 3 additional subroutines to display one item or a little bit of. All right, there you have it, fellas. Nice and simple. Like I said, this should take maybe 10 minutes most. You know, if I were to do it, it could probably eat 5 minutes work, but that's it. There you have it. Happy programming.